Hey everybody, welcome to our second NVA Community PAWcast. I'm Turpin Mott. Last week we spent our time getting present to our physical body through breath and doing a body scan. This week we're going to be moving over to the mental on the whole person model, focused on what is our mind doing. Today we're all being bombarded by news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week about the pandemic. We're talking about it with our peers, with our families. We're probably even talking about it continuously internally. When our mind is racing, it's what we call the monkey mind is actually in charge. It's swinging from branch to branch to branch, thinking of new things to worry about, to create anxiety about. And it's searching for more and more bananas. It's that continuous thought process. Another thought, and another thought. Today, we want to do a practice to bring our mind into calmness and peace. And by doing this practice continuously, we have the opportunity to slow down our thoughts, to be in the present moment, versus being in the past of the wouldas, the couldas, and the shouldas, or being in the future of the what ifs. The practice is to be here and now. Many of you have probably heard of the word mindfulness, and that is what mindfulness is about. It's not about emptying out the mind and stopping the thinking. It's actually about how can I be present to the here and now and paying attention to that. So the practice is to build on what we call the observer and to quiet the monkey mind. So I invite you to find a comfortable sitting position or standing position. You could be on the floor in a chair. And just begin, as always, to take a few deep breaths. Just getting yourself present in this moment. And if you're willing to gently close your eyes or find a soft gaze out in front of you about 3 or 4 feet. And the intention of that is to shut out the external stimuli, to be here, now, and present with ourselves and what's going on. And the observer that we're going to work on with our mind today it's that place of noticing what's happening, whatever it is, observing what is happening here and now in this moment. So the first part is begin to notice your listening. Begin to notice, listen to all the sounds in the room of where you are. Just take a moment, sit in silence, and take in all of the sounds in the space where you are at this time. Now I invite you to expand out your listening outside of the space where you are. Notice what else you hear. Are there doors opening and closing? Can you hear the sounds outside of a window or outside of the room with the wind blowing, with the birds, traffic? Listen at a bigger level. Notice what all you hear and include it all. Observing it. Now I invite you to observe your physical body. One way to think about this is step outside of yourself and look back down. and see yourself there. What do you observe about your posture? What do you observe about your shoulders or any sensations, pain or ease? Observe your physical body. Now shift your observer to your mind. Notice your thinking or your thoughts as they arise. And again, we're not here to stop our minds. We're here to notice the thoughts and to not go down the rabbit hole with them, not to go swinging through the jungle chasing them as they try to get our attention. So take a moment, notice the thoughts as they arise. You might want to picture them as clouds and just let them drift across your mind. And if you're having so many thoughts just keep popping and popping and popping, one of the things you might want to do is just put a label on them or a theme. It could be family or friends or work or to-dos. Or you could just put it all in one bucket and just call it thinking, thinking, thinking. So take a moment, again, not chasing your thoughts, observing them, letting them drift through. Now noticing your thoughts, notice if there's judgments arising with those thoughts. It could be, I'm so peaceful and present. It could be, I'm extremely frustrated, my back hurts, I'm not getting anywhere, my mind is just full of thoughts. And observe the judgment. Try not to judge it as right or wrong, good or bad. You might even be going to the place of, I'm really not getting this and I'm not doing a good job. Again, just a judgment. That's all it is. Allow the judgment to be there and to not chase it or to chew on it. Just let it be. Notice it, observe it, continuing to just sit and let it drift if possible. Now we're going to shift our observer, our focus, keeping your eyes closed or holding that soft gaze, to really building our own resiliency. Really short, simple practice. You can do it at any time during the day, any moment. With your eyes closed, the inhale is I am, and the exhale is safe. I am safe. So we're going to do this 4 times. So on your inhale, I am, and on your exhale, safe. Gently opening your eyes or blinking them if they were already open. Might want to wiggle your fingers or close and open your hands or wiggle your toes or stretch your legs. Our intention of the practice today is really to bring you to that place of observing yourself and observing your thinking and your judgments. You can do it even without stopping and closing your eyes, just by catching yourself during your day going, what am I doing? I'm judging what's happening. I'm in the future, in the what ifs. Or I'm in the critic of the wouldas, the couldas, or the shouldas. And see if you can bring yourself back to the moment. What is needed right here, right now? And the practice around resiliency, the I am safe, is in this moment, getting really clear about the truth. Safe is the word I use. You might want to use the word of I am strong. I am healthy. But something that relates to where you are right here, right now, and builds that resiliency. Because the mind is so powerful, but yet the mind doesn't know the difference between perceived reality and real reality. So as we breathe in and exhale in that I am, the mind settles and sinks into that I am safe, right here, right now in this moment. I am safe. So thanks for practicing with us today. My encouragement is that you do this 3 or 4 times throughout the day. You can even share and do it with people in the moment. I'm noticing I'm judging. I'm noticing I'm thinking. And create a small conversation around it. You don't have to go deep into it. One of the things about mindfulness, though, is have compassion for yourself. There isn't a right or wrong. There's practice. So stay safe and share the light.